So I've been wanting to start YouTube for a while, and I've been in planning hell or tutorial hell, if that makes sense, trying to figure out what to do, what's gonna be my niche, how to start, what equipment do I need, things like that. I've been wanting to create like a central creator dashboard where I can see what other people are doing, what's working for them, if there is a gap where I could fill in. What I'm gonna do in this video, I'm gonna work on that. Anthropic just today released their new model. It's called Fable 5, which is supposed to be like Mythos. I'm running on the $20 plan. This is a real example. This is a real test. So let me show you the prompt real quick. So it's basically a YouTube creator research dashboard. It's a tool that's gonna research competitor videos, find outlier topics. I have 3 systems. I'm using the Hermes agent or Hermes agent. I don't know which one is the correct pronunciation, so if you want to let me know. So basically it's gonna scan what other people are putting out there, what's working for them, how can I improve on that. So something that's really required is it's gonna create skills for my Hermes sub-agents and also API endpoints so that my agents can hook into the dashboard. I'm just going to provide the builder brief to Cloud Code, and I'm using the Windows desktop version. I'm gonna be using Fable 5 medium. Fable 5, as far as I understand, takes twice the quota from Opus 4.8. So I'm gonna see how far I can go, like on a one-shot kind of thing. So yeah, let me go ahead and send this. Please read the document and apply it. Start a project. Let me know if you have any questions. Haven't set up the Whisper, or I don't even know if it's available for Windows. I've seen a lot of YouTubers on Mac OS, they just talk to Claude. I haven't gotten around to doing that. So now that the prompt is running, I'm not gonna show the full process. I'm just gonna see if it asks some questions, record that, and then probably do like a little time lapse. It's 11:31 p.m. right now. I should have 100% of my hours, my 5-hour sessions or whatever it's called. So we'll see how far it goes with that one prompt. So right now it's doing your usual reading the folders, which is an empty folder at the moment. Something that I've been having issues is working on Windows. From all the YouTube videos that I've seen people working on a Mac, I don't feel like they don't really run into that many issues as far as PowerShell or creating directories or things like that. But I know in Windows it can be a little finicky. So yeah, while we wait, a little bit about me. First, why am I doing this? So I'm trying to start, like I said, a YouTube channel. Basically AI education, self-hosting. That's my server back there. I have a NAS down here. I like to self-host my own things. I'm working with an RTX 3090, so I try to use LM Studio as much as I can. I got pulled into the AI agent workflow because I needed tools for the channel and I cannot afford to hire anybody. I started learning, I started building, and along the way, that's when I came up with the idea, you know what, I've been building little tools here and there for myself, so why don't I just build that creator dashboard, see how it goes. Maybe that will push me into actually start creating the content. I don't have a team, I don't have a budget. I'm just somebody that's been learning a lot from other creators, somebody that finds AI pretty interesting, and somebody that wants to share his knowledge with anybody that's struggling or barely starting into these AI stuff. So let's see. I think I can see where do I see my context in my, okay, so it already took 13% of my 5-hour limit. So yes, that it's a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna let it work and then I'll get back to you. Okay, it's been 8 minutes and 37 seconds. As far as I can tell, it's still working now on the back end. I've gone through 27% of my usage already. So So I'm hoping that it finishes at least the first pass so that I can show something. If not, I'm gonna have to wait until it resets and continue. Also, let me know in the comments if you would like to see this same prompt being built but a local model. I know Gemma just got released. I've been using it a lot, the 12 billion parameter and also the 26 billion parameter. I like it because it has the supports reasoning, it supports vision, and it also supports tool usage. So that's pretty good. Let me know if you would like me to see how to set up Hermes or OpenClaw and doing it locally. I know not everybody has the same graphics card, but I know Gemma released even a 4 billion parameter model, so I'm pretty sure that should work. I can definitely make a video about that if there's some interested in it. But yeah, I've been using AI since the release of ChatGPT, basically, where you would ask ChatGPT like, hey, how do I code this? And then you will have to be copy pasting into VS Code or Zed or whichever editor you were using at the time. To me, it's crazy that back then, when Lovable and Bolt first came out, everything was like, oh, I one-shotted this, I one-shotted that, and there were like small applications, little web apps, and now we are getting to the point where it's kind of one-shotting a pretty demanding application. So it looks like it's almost done. It's taking a screenshot of the preview just to make sure that it's working. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to edit the env and give all my API keys. Now this is all pretty much made up, I'm pretty sure, unless it pull it out directly from the internet, but it doesn't have my YouTube API yet. So I'm pretty sure this is either just made up or it pulled it directly from online. So yeah, I'm gonna let it continue working. It is still it's at 42%. I think it was at 27%, and it's been working for 16 minutes. Right now it looks like it's creating the skills for my Hermes agent. I'm not too crazy about the design and the looks. I'm not a huge fan of left navigation, but we'll see how it looks at the end. Let me add all of my API keys, and then I'll come back to show you what it created. We're still at 50%, and these new requests he's been working at for 2 minutes already. I've used Codex as well from OpenAI, and Codex, when you hit your limit, it gives you like a little grace period tokens, if you want to call it that, where if it's working on something, it finishes that task or whatever it's working on, and then it stops. It tells you, hey, you reached your quota. With Cloud Code, as soon as you hit your quota limit, it just stops. It prompts you to, hey, do you want to continue so you can upgrade? If not, you have to wait. So it doesn't matter if it's, see, like right now it's already telling me approaching session usage limit. So if I run out of my usage limit, it's just gonna stop no matter what it's doing. It's gonna stop in the middle of the task. And that's something that I don't like about Cloud Code. Like I said, Codex gives you like a little extra tokens, or I don't know how it handles it, but with Codex, it will finish the task and then it's gonna stop. But I think it might be able to finish. Okay, looks like it finished. I'm gonna pause it right here. Now I'm gonna fill all of the API keys, and then I'll come back to show you the end result. Okay, so I fill out all of my API keys, and then I asked Cloud to restart the server, but I did hit the usage limit, so I just stopped it and restarted it by myself. So here is the final product. Let's see what people are saying about Claude Fable 5. Search. Okay, so let's just choose a random one. First test, save to board. Okay, so it shows here. I'm gonna need delete. Let me delete all of the sample ones so I can pull the comments. If I click here, it's gonna open the video. Comment signals, here you go. I think I should have deleted all of them first. So let me go ahead and do that. I have to delete them one by one. Probably gonna have to add a delete all, or I can just go into the SQL database and just delete all of them. Let's try that again. Okay, so everything is cleared. Research, here's my board. Let me pull the comments. Pricing limits, coverage requests, like for example here, please make video making games in Godot using the MCP, please. So I can move this into an idea, and then if we go into the ideas, I can script it, generate script, package, and right now it should be using my LM Studio, which it is, as you can see here. So besides the API to pull out the comments, pull out the content and all of that, all of the planning, everything, creating the comments, creating the script, working on that, it's running locally on my computer so that all that data, it's on my computer, on premise. It's not gonna be as fast as ChatGPT or anything like that, but I mean, it didn't take that long, to be honest. So now, do I hit expand? Okay, here are the title options. Hook, what's the missed opportunity? Most tutorials show how to write GD script but fail to solve the local context problem. They don't address how a model can actually see the specific folder structure or notepads in a Godot project, leading to constant errors or missing nodes or incorrect file paths. You will be able to set up an MCP bridge that allows your LLM in a quick outline, call to action, b-roll notes. Okay, this is nice. So yeah, it has dark mode, it has light mode. It's interesting that when I ask it to switch the UI and the color scheme, this to me looks completely like Claude. So that's the dark mode. How do I switch to light mode? Languages, Anthropic. Yeah, to me this looks kind of similar. It's interesting that it chose this color scheme, but yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna be using this, I'm gonna be testing it, and then just let me know in the comments if you like the video. Let me know what else you will be interested in watching. Like I said, I'm thinking about running the exact same prompt, but using an LM Studio model to have everything done locally on my computer. I think it will be pretty interesting to see the difference, the comparison between a pretty expensive model at the moment and a free open source model that you can locally run on your computer. But yeah, let me know if you like it. Let me know what else you will be interested in watching, and thank you for watching. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna be trying to create self-hosted applications, things that they're probably something already out there, but instead of paying for it, you can just run it locally in your computer. I feel that we're at a pretty good place in regards to AI being able and capable of creating a lot of tools that you can use without having to spend on $14.99, $10.99 monthly subscriptions. In my opinion, I feel like subscription-based services are getting out of hand. You have your music, you have your videos, and on top of that, you need to be paying for tools or little applications on a monthly basis. I honestly don't think that's fair. So let me know what you think about that, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.